Hi everyone, it's Heather, the Power Quilter, and I got a guest today, Nishi. He decided to make an appearance for our video. So anyway, I thought I'd make this video to kind of show you my work in progress of what I've done so far since our last video. Some things I've got a lot done and some things I did squat. So let me show you what I have done so far. This was a table runner that I made for the 4th of July. Yes, I know I'm a little late. This is a Lori Holt pattern. And it's just with some scraps that I had laying around. The only thing I have left to do is some binding. Now we just have to get it bound and it's ready for next year. So that's that one. So this was a block that I rescued at a wonderful place in Phoenix called the Art Resource Center. They have very limited hours. They're only open on Wednesdays and on Saturdays, but you will find things like fabrics and textiles and things like that. And sometimes completed blocks just sitting there waiting to go home. And I did some free motion work on the back. And then this one is just going to get bound, and this will be a nice little table topper. So this is something I did finish, and there it goes. All right, the next item that I did not do, not at all, that was the Petal and Leaf by Corey Yoder. I did not do a thing on it, didn't even touch it, didn't even open the box. But I will show you what I have done so far. I have made quite a few of the blocks. I mean, this is one of the blocks that I've made. It's a great block. And I have made quite a few of the sashing blocks, which look like this, and the corner blocks. And technically, I'm almost done with the blocks. But I haven't done anything with it all week long. So a little later, I'm going to put this in one of my pile of things that I really want to get done by the end of the month. And we'll see if this is the lucky one that I draw to get done, because this has been sitting in this bin for almost 2 years. It's almost done. It's got to get out of the bin. Next thing that I've been working on is the Jolly Tree Farm quilt along from Fat Quarter Shop. They've so far only released 2 blocks. The first block is the first one. This is what I've done so far. And I don't know. I'm not real sure how I'm feeling about the red in between on the trees, but we'll have to wait and see what the rest of the blocks look like and what the pattern looks like when it's all completely released before I make up my mind. The nice thing is if I don't like it, I can sew it all up and then donate to charity. So that's the first block in that. The second one is this one here. This one I actually liked a lot better. Now, I will tell you, when I picked my fabric for this, I picked a fabric line by Robert Kaufman, and it is called Ruby Fern. I liked it because I like the subtle print on it, but it's just red and green, and it really doesn't blend a whole lot, and there's not a lot of fabrics to really liven it up. So I've also added a little bit of Lori Holt fabrics to kind of mix in with the block. It looks a little bit better, I think, and we'll see how it all turns out when it's all said and done. So that's the Jolly Tree Farm quilt. The next item that I've been working on, I'm so excited about. This is actually my Leaders and Enders project. If you don't know what that is, that's where you can just get a bunch of squares and things and just run it through your machine in between your blocks, so that way you don't waste your thread. This one was actually from Lori Holt's Scrappiness is Happiness. That is the pattern I'm using. It is the checkerboard quilt. And I actually have most of the blocks are done as I've been doing this Leaders and Enders project. So some of the blocks look like this, and it's all with my batik scraps. And some of the blocks are teeny tiny like this, teeny bitty. And some of the blocks are just stripes. I just have to do another 40 more of these, and I've got enough to get this quilt top done. So that is one item I'm working on as well. Okay, I have a problem. I was going to show you, but Mishy's got his fat butt sitting on it, and I don't know if I can get him off of here. Mishy, you got to move. That's the quilt top I'm supposed to show you, but apparently he says no. Nope. All right, we're moving him. Come on, Mishy. Come on. Mishy, you weigh 17 pounds. Good grief. Ugh. Did you dent it? You probably did dent it. I wouldn't be surprised. I got my Red Zinger quilt done. So let me hold it up as much as I can for the camera. It's yellow, and it's made with salvages. This is the Red Zinger quilt in yellow that I have finally got the top done. Because in addition to just the yellow version of my Red Zinger quilt, I'm actually going to be making a navy version. And I happen to have a block here. It's the only one I have done. So that is my Red Zinger block in navy. And as you can see, it's using salvages, and it's really turning out really cool. The only thing is with salvage quilts is you go through a lot of salvages, and I'm kind of running out of salvages. So I have to wait a little bit to work on the navy one. But for those of you who don't know, these are the salvages. And I try to get salvages with at least a ½ inch of fabric above it. So that way when I put it onto the block, it'll sit just fine. Now, I'm going to try to get some work done if I can. So I have a bunch of projects that I've numbered 1 through 10. And I want to show you what they are. Number 1, it's the Petal and Leaf by Corey Yoder. If I roll the dice, and this is lucky number 1, this is the one I have to finish in 1 month. Now, my cameraman is going to be so kind as to hand me the next project. All right, number 2. This was a Jolly Bar project that I started a couple of weeks, and it just sat in a bag. This one is the Berry Basket Collection. This one you can find at Fat Quarter Shop. I have it almost completely done. I just have to finish 2 more sections and then sew it up, and it's done. So this is number 2. Put that in there for number 2. Number 3. Oh, it's a beast. This happens to be almost 2 years worth of work. This is Brick House. This is a free pattern from the Fat Quarter Shop. I have enough blocks to put together to make the quilt top. I just haven't done it yet. And just like they've done it on the Fat Quarter Shop, I've used all the old fabric lines that I've used for different projects and made an individual block. So like, for example, let me pull out one. This was the fabric from my aunt's quilt. She gave me some leftover pieces, and I used it to make the Brick House quilt block. So that one is done and ready to go. I just need to put it together. So this is number 3. So let's zip that up and see what we got. Number 4. Oh, this is a beast. This is my Moda Blockheads 2 quilt top. Pieces are all done. All the blocks are done. I just got to put it together. It's been sitting in this bag for several years. I think during COVID is when I started it. It needs to be done. So that's number 4. Number 5. Oh, this one was a fun one. I don't know where I found these blocks. I don't know where they came from. These were all fabrics from Quilt Minnesota 2008. Someone had donated them. I made some of the blocks. It's not enough to make a full quilt top, but it is enough to make a table runner. And I may know who it's going to go to if I finish it on time. So I'd like to get this done. So that's number 5. All right, number 6. This one, oh, this one's an easy one. This one is just a bunch of leftover pieces that I had made a quilt from. I don't know if you can see it, but they're all different types of flowers from the different 50 states. I've made the quilt already, but this is all the leftover pieces. I don't like to waste it. So I'm just making a bunch of these little blocks with the leftover pieces. And I just want to make a quick quilt top so they can get done. So that is number 6. Next one. Number 7. This happens to be a quilt that I've started working on just recently. I kind of want to get it done. This is in a book. I want to say this is from the Fat Quarters book, from the Fat Quarter Shop. I'll have to double check on that one. But I've started the quilt. I want to get it done so that way I can enjoy it at Christmas time. So this is number 7. Number 8. This one I've had probably the longest. This was something that I got from Missouri Quilt Star from one of their first years they did the advent calendar. This is Cozy Cups Mini Quilt and Quilt Rugs. I have most of the blocks done. It's sitting in a bag. It's got to get done so I can enjoy it. So, number 7, or this is number 8. It's got to get done. So, in the bag, number 9. Oh, it's a beast. This happens to be the most recent Bonnie Hunter quilt. I have all the blocks done. I just need to put it together so I can enjoy this quilt. I used all kinds of scraps for both different kinds of blocks. It's all done. It's sitting in a bag. Time to get it done. So number 9, for now, the only fair way to determine which project I'm going to do is roll the dice. This is a lovely 10-sided dice. I'm going to roll this sucker and find out what project I'm going to work on this month. So we're going to see if we get a special guest to come help us roll this dice. Come on up here, Mishy. Ready, Mishy? Mishy. Number 9. Oh, it's the Bonnie Hunter. Oh, all right. I'm going to try to get that Bonnie Hunter quilt done this month. Ugh. So that's what I've got going on for this month. Hopefully by the end of the month, I'll have the Bonnie Hunter top done. And I may need some wine to help me finish it, since Mishy is not going to be much help, are you? Nope. All right. Well, that concludes this episode, and have a wonderful afternoon. Bye.